Okay, what's good, everyone? It's Nigel here, Trinidad Empowerment Network. So, the response to the last video has been a little bit overwhelming, if I'm being honest. Yeah, there was a lot of people in the comments and quite a few people who tuned in to Trinidad Empowerment Network on Facebook and messaged me privately with the issues they are facing in receiving their pension. And I am very, I find it unsurprising. I've read your comments, your DMs, like I said, someone even sent me a voice note. And one thing is clear, this problem is deeper and more widespread than I first imagined. Before I go on, just want to say to you guys, please like and subscribe. 82% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel. 82%. So that helps the channel to grow if you were to like and subscribe. Please do me a huge favor. That's the best way to keep the movement going and to build momentum. So let's do a recap on the pension and the issues that people are facing, what the current administration needs to do ASAP. There should be no delays. This matter has to be addressed properly. This is, in my opinion, a crisis. So let's recap on some people's experience. Let me remind you, this pension is not charity. The pension you should be receiving is not a charity. This is money our elders, our senior citizens are entitled to under law. They've paid their taxes throughout their 65 years, most of them, for the most part, and they do deserve to be paid their pension. And what I'm seeing is story after story of neglect, delay, and in some cases, outright silence from the ministry. One woman messaged the page saying her mother, who's 71, she applied back in 2022. And every month they tell her it's processing. No back pay, no clarity, no respect. That is appalling. And I've seen dozens of these stories, people who've commented on the last video and people who've messaged me privately. This is not isolated. This is systemic. I didn't fully understand how deep this issue was until now. And this is shocking. Shocking in my opinion. So let me drop some new facts for you today. And hopefully this helps you again moving forward. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. That's the only way we could get the momentum going and you get the updates you deserve, especially on matters like these. So there are two types of pensions in Trinidad, and both are ironically failing. Two types of pension, and they're both failing. You've got the senior citizens pension, and that one's based on age, residency, and income. It's based on age, residency, and income. Then there's the NIS pension. That one's based on your contribution whilst you were working. Your contribution whilst you were employed in Trinidad and Tobago. And guess what? Thousands of people waiting for their NIS lump sum or survivor benefits are still in limbo. No response, no system to track it, and no accountability. we are operating like a third world country when it comes to respecting our senior citizens. No disrespect to any third world country, but we are certainly not, and we should not be operating in this manner. It's Well, here's a kicker. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning, because reports say that Trinidad's elderly population will double by 2030. Trinidad's senior citizens and elderly population will double by 2030. That's over 400,000 people over 60. 400,000. But we can't even handle the 100,000 we have now. The ministry claimed in 2022 they were digitizing the pension system. Where is that digitization? What's happened to that? Where is the online portal? Where is the online portal system? Where is the tracking system when you've submitted your forms? This is so backwards. So backwards. This government finds time, or the previous government finds time, to roll out crime bills and carnival budgets. And I'm pretty sure this administration will be doing very similar. But they can't seem to fix a system to pay out the 3,500 pension to an 80-year-old. It's beyond appalling now, to be honest. No accountability. There is no accountability, it appears. And let's be real, there is no formal appeal process. No formal appeal process. No case manager. No website where elders can log in and see their pension status. I'm not expecting elders to. I know, most elderly, respectfully, don't have the. Well, I'm not sure how to log in and use these systems, but they have grandkids that should be able to assist them with this, or they should have people who work in places that should be able to assist them with this. So they are left to wait. They're left to beg, or worse, they're left to die in silence, awaiting their pension. And here's what I want to know, me personally. How much money is sitting in government accounts unpaid to our elders? How much money is sitting in government accounts unpaid to our elders? We need transparency. We need to know what's going on. We need explanation. We need an audit of all delayed pensions. Like I said, we need transparency on where that money is. So here's what you can do. Here is what you can do. If you or your loved one is still waiting, here is what you do. You lodge a complaint with the Ministry of Social Development in writing. Lodge a complaint with the Ministry of Social Development in writing. Wait no more than 8 weeks. It's 2 months. Wait no more than 8 weeks. If nothing happens, file a complaint with the Office of the Ombudsman. You could do it online, or you could do it in person. For those of you who've watched my previous video, I've shown you the process. So maybe if you haven't seen me before, you haven't seen these videos before, go back to my previous video and you would see the process. It's outlined there, what you need to do. And finally, send your story to the media if you've got the capacity to do that. I'm happy to share that with you as far as I could reach. But send your story to the media, The Guardian, Newsday, AZP, whoever you can. Send your story to the media. That's the only way. That's the only recourse is at the minute, unfortunately. The final thing you could do is put your comments here, and I could try, put your comments down here, and I could try and respond to them as best as I can, or highlight them as best as I can. This is not just about back pay. This is about dignity. This is about justice and about respect. And right now, our elders are getting none of the above. So today, I'm calling on this government to pick up from the failures of the previous government and make this right. Make this right. Our senior citizens deserve better. Fix the system, pay what is owed, and stop disrespecting our senior citizens. I will keep calling this out until someone listens. So if you support this message, share the video, send it to your MP or whoever you need to send it to, post it in every community group, and if you work in the ministry, let this be your wake-up call. The people are watching. The people are watching. And so am I, by the way. So I'm going to keep highlighting this as best as I can. I'd end by saying, please, the only way I could grow and represent you guys as best as I can is by you subscribing to this channel. Like I said, 83% of you are not subscribed. We are up to about 4,500 subscribers at the minute, and we want to get to as much as 100,000. So please subscribe. This is Trinidad Empowerment Network. We stand with our elders. We fight for justice in Trinidad and Tobago. And we are just getting started. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. For now, much love. God bless. Take care. Peace.